Welcome, fashion besties, to the Wear This, Not That podcast, where we are all things fashion, style, shopping, outfit inspo, and everything you need to know about what you should be wearing and what you shouldn't. I'm Holly Cates, fashion journalist, best-selling author, and personal stylist in your back pocket. I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the solution to all of your fashion headaches and style dilemmas. Hang with me each and every week, and not only will you be the best dressed in your world, soon people will totally be asking you for fashion guidance. I am super stoked you're here. The official start of Fashion Week this year started on September 11th. Some shows starting the night before. Yes, a somber day to celebrate fashion, yet an inspirational day to celebrate all things that make New York what it is. And it's a lot. Some of the shows, like Brandon Maxwell, had models holding copies of the New York Times, the New York Financial Times, and the New York Post under their arms while walking down the runway and hanging out of their bags. Rachel Antonoff and Susan Alexander, they did a collab and had stars and inclusive models of all shapes, sizes, and abilities walk the runway with adoptable dogs. Brotherhood, love, humanity, and understanding was the theme of his show, said designer Johnson Hartig of Libertine. Fashion ties into all things relevant and newsworthy: sports, business, current events, finance, and global issues like climate change and the fashion production and consumption as a whole. That's why September is the most important month in the calendar for anyone in the industry, those who follow fashion or fashion designers, and people like me who report on it and bring it to you so you know how to shop smarter and stay relevant in the fashion game. It's people like us, people who already look fabulous, but are always striving to learn more and look better. Because who doesn't want to look better? Those who benefit from being the first in their world to serve looks that get people to sit up and pay attention when you walk into a room, literally and figuratively. Welcome all to this Fall 2025 Trend Report, where the shows are showing really what's coming up for spring. However, the styles carry over from one season to the next. It gives a preview of what's to come, yes, in addition to showing what's been selling and working for different brands. You get to decide what works for you and your specific lifestyle, and I'm here to guide you, of course. If you're new here, welcome. Loving this journey for you. We are all things fashion over 40, shopping, outfit inspo, style, and supporting small brands, changing the fashion industry for the better. In addition to our weekly podcast that's 5 years old, this past summer, yes, yay us, we now have an online retail store providing you with the top trending styles in the market that you can wear and style multiple ways. While you're at it, head on over to wearthisnothat.shop and you'll see everything available to you 24 hours a day. Shopping for clothes and accessories is easy when you shop with us. Oh, yes, it is. We've taken the guesswork out of getting dressed, and hallelujah on that one. Again, wearthisnothat.shop. Hit us up, give us a high five, a follow. Let us know you're out there. And if you need help picking out what to wear, no biggie, let me know and I can help you out. If you are in the Atlanta or surrounding areas, pretty much in the Southeast, I am booking appointments. I've had great success bringing the clothes to you and styling you in person. And if you are not in the Southeast, I can do this with you virtually. Let me know how I can get you on the Wear This Not That style train. For what is hot this season, you'll see a lot of what I like to call relaxed dressing. And that doesn't mean around the house dressing. It means relaxed fits, drapey fabrics, oversized everything, especially slacks and trousers, and lower heels. Again, however, one of my favorite designers, Sergio Hudson, begs to differ. He takes women's wear and power dressing from the 80s to a new level. His clothes are fitted to a woman's body where they emphasize the waist and bring attention to the exquisite craftsmanship and details that he provides, like seaming down the front or shorter skirts to show off the leg. He always uses animal print, love that, of some kind, if not all kinds, and gives a woman a longer, leaner look. The blouses are open to the waist with layered jewelry, high-waisted skirts, and wide belts. Big, oversized, billowy sleeves and breast pockets are being shown, in addition to cargo pockets on the pants. That is here to stay. Strapless is in, like way in, from tops from Proenza Schouler to long, shapeless dresses from Ralph Lauren. And speaking of the Ralph Lauren show, lots of stripes, pinstripe suiting, thick horizontal stripe tops, thin stripes, and trapunto striping on billowy dresses were shown. Now, trapunto striping is where two stripes come together at a diagonal to create a V. The point can be up or down, but it's an optical illusion where two stripes come together and really gives the eye a reason to draw down to make you look longer and leaner. Vests are still being worn with something underneath or without, let's be honest. At Coach, they were shown with midi-length skirts, which is a skirt that hits under the knee but above the ankle bone, right in the middle of the shin. At Tibby, we saw more blazers, boxy and oversized, paired with everything from jeans to skirts to overdresses. We also loved, still, the dress over the pants look. I wore that last week at a fashion show here in Atlanta. I will post a picture of that, especially at Michael Kors, which was probably one of my top 3 favorite shows. The sheer pant is the top style pant to wear a dress over, which was one of the main looks I was dying over at his show. And then the other was the billowy harem pant, wide blousey pants with bands around the ankle, like I Dream of Jeannie. So incredibly chic. Now, to me, Michael Kors was the most, I'm using air quotes here, wearable styling I had seen. As you know, sometimes most designers have crazier styles where you might be like, okay, who's actually going to be wearing that and where exactly? But I did love everything at the Michael Kors collection show, and I have put it in the universe for some of that to end up in my closet. Okay? And let it be so. Any chance you listened to last week's episode? It was the top fall denim trends that are working the scene and stores right now, including the denim in wearthisnothat.shop. We have the Della denim trouser in 3 colors, indigo and black and midwash. We also have the Aran high-waisted denim with a 28-inch inseam for anyone in the vertically challenged club, in addition to the Estelle everyday denim for those in between. Different styles, different cuts, and colors, but all universally fabulous, chic, and in style, on trend, and comfort beyond belief. Now, Brandon Maxwell, back to Brandon Maxwell, was right up my street this season showing distressed denim on his runway. I was loving that. Other designers like Colleen Estrada showed pants with belts very, very low pants with large ruffled shirts, tops, and dresses. Romantic, delicate, and moody lace is back. Well, it's been back. Often in darker tones, in blacks, deep jewel shades, used for layering, trims, and sheer panels. It's lace with attitude versus strictly delicate. Christian Siriano certainly did not disappoint with his A-listers in the front row, Lizzo, Oprah, her best friend Gail, and the list goes on and on and on. He kept us in polka dots and the majority of the show with evening wear dresses and coats. And the bikini top under a blazer seemed to be a recurring theme for most of the shows, especially Michael Kors and Ralph Lauren, which I was dying over. Along with the denim, of course, comes the cowboy Western trends, which we've seen for the past year and before that. and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. There was also lots of peasant-looking tops, which are big, flowy, lightweight fabrics that were made into tunic tops and shorter dresses from Zimmerman, which absolutely can do no wrong in my book. Now, Zimmerman is very expensive. Is it worth it? Maybe, but it is such gorgeous clothing. I mean, just very romantic, flowy, and gorgeous. Moving on to color trends. We saw mostly black and white as the reoccurring theme, which was the same thing last fall. Black and white prints, laces, and nettings seemed to be the common thread for most shows. We also saw a lot of crochet and lace coming up for spring. Darker colors, like we said before, dark greens, purples, and navy were popular as well. Deep, saturated colors like emerald, ruby, and sapphires, they were very strong this season. Also, unexpected combos of colors, mixing contrasting tones, pairing rich hues with neutrals for drama. Also, in this fashion show I went to a couple weeks ago, there was a crochet fashion designer, and she made dresses, jackets, pants, tops, everything crochet. It was so beyond. So I will pass along some images of her because she's going to get to know me real well. Oh, yeah, she is. Accessories. Now, there were bags on almost every single model of every show that I saw, especially, again, in Michael Kors. I keep talking about Michael Kors because I've never had anything by him. And when I watched the show, I was so in love, I almost died. And so now I love Michael Kors. All that to say, they had the longest fringe on the bags that I've ever seen. It was like to the floor. Handheld bags were all that were shown on the runway this season. Also, belts everywhere made a huge debut with very large buckles and a wider width to bring the waist in. Belts were shown over coats, blazers, tops, dresses, skirts. Large leather belts with structure is really the way to go if you're looking for something like this. Belts seem to be the last priority in people's closets. Usually when I work with them, people are always like, yeah, I don't have any belts to choose from, or I don't wear belts, or I don't know how to wear a belt. This is all I have to say to you. Get you some. They are not hard to find and are really, really on trend this fall and winter. Belts worn to the side at Coach were the only way they were shown there. Literally the buckle on your right hip. I'm going to try that. I'm going to see how I like it. Bags were all over the runways. Big, big, big bags, like I said before, especially with fringe, all different colors and textures. Crocheted, fishnet, fringe, bright colors, like straight up neon in different shapes. The leather cord necklaces. I mean, in a couple of the shows, I can't remember which designer, every single model had on a cord necklace with a giant pendant on it. There was another show, I think it was Ralph Lauren, I can't remember, where they were all wearing, it looked like a wallet on chain, but it was like a credit card zip-up pouch with a cord around it, and every model was wearing one around their neck. So I'm guessing that's in style too. Charms are back, just like they were 30 years ago, on everything. Jewelry, meaning necklaces, bracelets, and brooches. The biggest trend that we've seen in the past with charms are bag charms. People are buying overpriced charms at luxury stores and putting them on their bags. And speaking of charms and baubles, hair accessories and hair jewelry. I can't get enough of it. Now, I don't have any hair right now. I mean, I have short hair because my hair's growing back. But if you have long hair, you can totally rock some hair jewelry. As far as leg wear is concerned, again, the pantyhose trend, as from the past 3 years, has not gone anywhere. Hose and tights. Hose and tights. I am assuming you listened to episode 210 with fashion bestie Vienne Milano of Vienne Milano Luxury Thigh-High Stockings. She schooled us on thigh-highs and what some of the trends were coming up. She has an incredible product for an amazing price. Please go back and listen to that episode if you are indeed interested in learning about thigh-highs or luxury hosiery. Sports-inspired elevated athleisure. Now, I would not have even talked about this because I don't care. I shouldn't say I don't care. I am not involved in sports or sporting events per se. However, comfortable, performance-driven pieces are getting dressier touches. Think sporty jackets, track pants, funnel neck sweatshirts, and relaxed bottoms, styled with more polished pieces. And I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but I am strongly considering getting some track pants and wearing them with a blazer and cowboy boots, because that right now is going to give me life. I am very inspired. Kate Barton, she is a designer. I have met her actually, and I've had my eye on for a minute. She is known for her sculptural tops, like 3D tops and dresses. She did have a piece from Emily, from her collection on Emily in Paris, just FYI. Anyway, she's now showing flowier dresses with athletic pullovers. And honestly, I mean, I was not hating it. She put another athletic long sleeve sweater with a longer bubble skirt, and it did work. I'm not going to lie, it worked. Channel your inner prepster with preppy academia and modern prep looks this fall. Think sweater vest, argyle, and / or plaid, striped shirts, structured blazers, loafers, and brogues. A nod back to the classic school or scholarly styles, but with contemporary fits and fabrics. Tory Burch, she really leaned into that with her sweater vests and button-up blouses underneath with flowy slacks at her show this season. Scarves around the hair, the neck, the bag. They have been a huge staple during Fashion Week this year. Bust out those scarves and I will show you how to wear them. I think I'm going to do a whole podcast dedicated to it. Look at me go. Suede, and more suede is still on trend. Everyone is still talking about it and showing it. Definitely goes a long way with the cowboy theme that's been around and going to stay around. The most favorite trend that I have seen on the runway that, of course, has never gone out of style for me is the crop top. Still more powerful, back hotter than ever. Crop tops on everyone from all ages, shorter tops, and of course, the bra top, bikini top that I was telling you about earlier. Most designers that feature jackets and blazers put very little underneath, if anything. You can, of course, interpret this into your own comfort level. Now, I have different levels of crop tops according to how high my pants are. If you're interested in that trend, hit me up and I'll coach you through it. All in all, Fashion Week did not disappoint, and designers have gone through months and months of hell to put on these shows that will be broadcast worldwide for all of us to see. Now, we are prepping early for holiday this year, so make sure you stay tuned in for that. It's going to be a little bit different this season, so you won't want to miss it. I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening. I am truly grateful you stuck it out till the end to listen and learn about all of the fall trends. Which ones will you try? Let me know, because I need to know, because I'm nosy. And I also need to know what's going on in your closet and what you will be shopping for. I mean, let's be honest. Want to give a shout out to Robin this week, Fashion Bestie Robin. She placed an order at wearthisnothat.shop for a dress that she was asking me questions about. And I took a picture and modeled it for her. And she said, I think I'm going to buy it. Shout out to Robin. Thank you, Robin. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone. Please consider signing up for our newsletter. In addition to taking a look at our inventory at wearthisnothat.shop, you will not be disappointed. Excellent customer service, as I am the customer service department. So you can trust and believe that I can answer all of your questions and help you select a style or styles that will be the best for you. To recap, sheer pants, stripes, animal print, belts, jackets, and capes are hot this season. Cargo pockets. Get you some. Okay? Y'all have a fabulous, fashionable week. Bye.